Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over get bag organization under distress. So that's what the video is going to be about. We're going to cover how I organize my get home bag, how I think you should organize yours, and what I do on my internal to organize it so I can work under distress. That's a big thing and when you're trying to get home because you're under distress. You're in an emergency situation. Your car's broke down, whatever it is, and you need to get home fast as possible, and you're not thinking clearly. So we need to gear those bags in an under stress mindset. So for instance, the outside of my kit is set up this way. I've already memorized what I put on the outside of my pack. We have food and water gathering. I have a water purifier in here by Sawyer. I have my Silcock water tool for urban environment. These are both for urban, but this is more for urban because you can go to any hose bib, any bib that's outside without a handle on it and get into it. And again, that's the Silcock tool. That's our first aid, PP&E, personal protective equipment, and this pouch is my toolkit. In the center of my pack, it's where you carry all your larger items. I use a medic roll. You can find these on eBay, 20 bucks or so. Or a tool roll, same difference. Roll it out, have all my gear lined up. It's organized. I have my cutting tool, BK11. That's my fixed blade option for this kit. Other processing tool would be a Gerber saw, in case I need to be silent while I'm cutting. It's a great little saw. I think these are discontinued, but you can carry whatever saw you want. But I always have a saw on me. Spare set of shoelaces. I wear glasses, so I carry a spare set of glasses in my kit. Always have to be prepared. Redundancy is a cool thing, but don't be redundant on everything. We have a spare set of socks. Got to keep your feet dry. You're on the move. This is set up for a 30 plus get home bag. I have tested it myself. That's why I label it as a 30-mile get home bag. In this slot, it's going to raise some comments, and I hope it does, because you always got to think out of the box. I always think out of the box every scenario under distress again when I build my kits. This right here is all my cables. I have a small milliamp, 2200 milliamp power bank, a spare battery from my Suntil watch I normally wear. The Suntil watch Core Black is what if you guys don't know the watch is phenomenal. It tells you barometric pressure, altitude, everything, temperature. It has a storm watch on there telling you when the barometric pressure changes so you can watch out if it rains or not. Early warning device, it's great to have. This is not what's gonna raise questions, this right here. And I wanna know what you guys think. Comment, tell me if I'm crazy or whatever you guys wanna tell me. We'll get to this in a second. I carry 2 AAA batteries that are for my backup flashlight, which is in my toolkit. But I carry a charger that's a USB plug that I can charge with my power bank. What I also carry is a 110 plug tester. I don't see these in anybody's kits. If there's a power outage, and you're in an urban environment and you want to see if there's power, instead of testing it some other way, this is a safe way to do it. Plug it in, gives you the lights if there's power, and you're good to go. And again, I constantly think out of the box. Tell me what you guys think. Should I keep this in there or am I crazy? Next is Overwatch. I carry a Tasco 10 by 25 monocular. It's about 20 bucks. Overwatch meaning looking past the point of you where you are to see what's ahead of you so you can plan for that event or that environment. It's the same thing in driving a car defensively. You look 3 cars ahead of you or whatever it is to see what's in front of you if you need to swerve or whatever you have to do to avoid a crash. Next to this is a bandana for signaling or to be found. The lighter green color is reflective. It's as bright as like shining a light on a license plate. Next is emergency sleeping bag in case I need to hunker down and rest in a cold environment. And again, I can use this as a signaling device. It's a big piece of silver bright material, looks like a weather balloon. I'm gonna be found. You'd have to be blind not to see that. Next, I'm big on communication. So I carry the PuckSync PX88K dual band receiver. It'll pick up 2 bands at once, so I can talk on one, listen to the other, and it has an AM/FM radio as well. And this one also has is programmed to a repeater. So this is good for 5 miles line of sight. And the repeater that I'm on is roughly 200 miles. So a repeater means it takes one signal, boosts it to another signal, multiple signals, and you can talk under distress. If I need to hunker down again, when my emergency bag isn't cutting it and the weather's worse, I have a shelter option. A couple rolls of 550 cord, a morale light, otherwise known as a light stick, a couple tarp clips, and I have a 2-person heat sheet blanket that I can easily make a shelter with. And it fits nicely in the rolled out medical kit. Signaling device again. This is a day and nighttime signal mirror. It's an easy tool to use, very effective at night, very effective during the day, pocket sized. And this guy right here is a CPR first aid manual. It folds up, it's waterproof, it's laminated. It has everything from hypothermia, insects, stings, insulin, what to do with that, internal bleeding injuries, heart attack. It's numbered, it's got bullet points. So again, under distress, if I know what I'm doing for first aid fully and CPR, but what if I'm under distress? What if I hit my head and I lost a bit of my memory and I can't remember things? I can go reference back to that guide. Or if I'm having anxiety, to say, I can go back to that guide, calm down because everything is broken down, and I can go step by step by step, and I'm good to go. And not only can I use that, someone else can use that, because if I am at a point where I can't talk or move, and someone else comes around my kit and they're like, wow, look at all this stuff, what can I do? That is in there. That will teach them how to save me or another person. And also, I tuck these in there. These are the flushable wipes. I do not carry toilet paper. That is outdated. It gets real quick, it gets wet, can't use it. It's a clump mess. When you wet toilet paper, you can't even use it. So back to organization. So you know what I carry in the inside of my pack. You know how I have the outside of my pack dialed in. Under distress, I know what each kit is. I'm gonna put a piece of Velcro on these pouches. I did not design these pouches. I'm gonna put a piece of Velcro here eventually, which I just came up with my last video. I thought about it. And again, always think out of the box, always improving, always modding your kits. I'm gonna put tools, first aid, water purification, food, and PP&E. And no, I'm not worried about people seeing my kit with everything labeled. You know why? Because I train for situations. I know what I am capable of doing. Train, train, train. Build your kits and train. If you're trained and build your kits and train your train around your kits, you are ahead of the game. Organization on body. I should just show this in my last video. It's the wallet we're coming out with. Cutting tool, bit driver, pry bar, rat's tourniquet, a cloth thinner to wipe my glasses, spare X-Acto knife blades in there. I have a seatbelt cutter and a window brake. Bits in there for the bit driver, a couple of Allen wrenches, and a privacy lock tool to get into those bathrooms that have a privacy lock in it at your home. It's just what I carry for me on body. Everything's organized. I pull it out of my pocket and I have everything under distress in one location. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I hope you guys pull something from this video, not only because I'm being annoying and making you redo your kits, but you're going to be better off. You're going to be organized under distress. You're going to be ready to act, fight or flight. You're going to be that guy. You'll be the hero. Anyways, you guys enjoy your 4th of July and see you next time. Thanks for enjoying the video. Comment, like, subscribe. See you guys soon.